Greetings everybody, welcome back to SeriousCreeper's Adventures in SevTech Ages. I'm actually recording this episode right after last episode, and I'm just gonna do this, otherwise my video is gonna look terrible. Yeah, I'm just recording this right after the last one, so if there have been any like super awesome tips or something, I have not seen them yet, so. Just so you know, last episode we made this chalice over here, right? And so off camera, I just made a second chalice over here and filled it with lava. We can also make lava by putting magma blocks or netherrack, but the netherrack doesn't give a lot, into a light well. It slowly makes lava. So this guy has lava, this guy has starlight, and you can see it makes sand. And then once in a while, we get aquamarine shale, which we can melt down into 3 aquamarine, which is awesome. So that is very good. And I would like to auto-collect this a little bit better, because right now it's just dumping it on the ground. We got another one there. The rate is pretty good, actually. Like, if you look at the sand I got so far, this is the sand I got, and a bit of this. And I got like 4 or 5 of these already, and each one gives 3 aquamarine. So we don't actually need to go to the beneath anymore, ideally. But yeah, this just falls all over the place, right? So I wonder if we can just maybe automate this a tiny bit. If I just place a hopper here, because it seems to always... Oh god, this game. Something is lagging right now. Oh, yeah, back up. That would explain it. It seems to always land there, so maybe if we just do something like this, we can kind of collect it. It may still drop the one or other one a little bit to the side and not pick it up. But for the most part, maybe this works. It seems to be okay. Sure. I guess we leave it at this. Now, I do want to tune myself to Amara. It is currently Amara as well in the sky. Amara gives you that whole defense stuff. But because... Hello? 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 There we go. Jeez. Actually, how's this doing? This one is 100% purity. I'm just trying to get the size up so we can make a really good collector crystal there. And a couple of other ones too. We need to get rid of our current attunement, because we are already attuned to one of the... star, so we need to make this shifting star, I believe. This one, I think, gets rid of your attunement. So this shouldn't be too bad, especially now that we get more aquamarine again. We can also just do this quickly. This is 2 of those stars. I got a bunch too. Just converted some quartz quickly because, you know, it is super fast now with the infuse over there in the chalice. That chalice is really cool. I like it. And then also we need more of this, right? I mean, I could make more of these, but I think 1 is fine for now. I don't plan on changing it up again once I made this, so hopefully this is fine. There we go. There's the star. Oh, I do have my wand. Go do your thing. This is just a simple craft, so we don't have to place anything around this building. And also, I would like to make more of this nocturnal dust, because I want to go over to the nether again and see if we can spawn in... What are they called? Wither skeletons? Don't have a lot of lapis, unfortunately. But we don't need a lot, I don't think. We just need a little bit. So let's make this 2. Okay. So while this is going, let's see how this works. So just right-click this. Oh, hold it. We're gonna lose our perks, right? Your power fades. We don't have our movement speed. We have to eat again, etc. Oh god, I feel so slow. But I do want to tune myself to Amara because... Is this Amara? Yes. They look weird from the side. Because it gives you a lot of like defensive abilities and stuff, and apparently they are really, really good. Like, really good. Okay, there we go. Now we are tuned to Amara. So if you look at our perks, pretty different. Now we have the tough skin reduces overall damage taken. Right, that's good. And then what else do we have? Grants a chance to dodge incoming damage, can save you from death and dire situations, resistance and heal when wearing less than 3 armor pieces. That's interesting. Takes less damage from falling and take less damage from elemental damage. Awesome. Now to level this up, we need to get hit, I believe. So it's going to be a bit more difficult to level this, but it should be fine. I mean, with these stupid spiders around here, I probably get hit a lot anyway. But we'll do something about those spiders very soon, I think. Okay, so we got the powder here. Was that all we could make? Yeah, because I don't have more lapis currently. Alright, so let's go overhead into the nether again and see if we go into a... What I called, I'll leave this here too, into a nether fortress if we can spawn in with our skeletons with this. Oh, actually before we go, we're gonna do something else. Hopefully we have enough starlight right now. We got to make gateway or celestial gateways. These are teleporters from Astro Sorcery. So we may as well set one up at the fortress, because it takes a little bit to get there. It's not super far, but you know, it's nicer to just be able to teleport. But to use them, we also need to build a structure. Where are they listed under? Let's see. There they are. So we also need to build this thing here. It's not too big, so I just need to make sure I bring enough items back to the nether. So let's go build one here somewhere. I don't know where. Running out of space in this place. All right, so I just built the first one up here on this little hill on top of everything. Just tucked away in the corner. Should be fine. And then once you approach, you get like the star field around you. And then depending on where we build another teleporter, some of these stars will turn into a new location. And you can see some of these leaves overlapping, so we probably have to like cut down a bit more so we can actually see where we're going. But I'm gonna go to the nether now and build the same thing at the fortress. All right, I built the second spawn over here. Maybe just clean this up a little bit later. Guess we can just like remove this and maybe put these in here. Nice placement, dude. Always so good at this. Yeah, I'll fix it up. But yeah, we have a second one here now. So if you step inside and look around, some of these walls are still overlapping a bit. Oh, but there it is. So if you hold shift here and look at this, we should be, right? Isn't that how that works? Oh, there we go. Focusing on it and whoosh, teleporting. So we should end up at our base, unless someone else made a teleporter and we're going to someone else's base, but probably not. Yeah, now we're at our base at home, and there's another one, so we just hold again, and whoosh. Now it's supposed to like show you a little bit of a preview if you teleported to a spot, which I don't see. I don't know why. Maybe it just updates later or something. And I think there's also a way to name these things, so you can actually see a name if you hover over it. I don't know how to do that though. Do you just like name these in an anvil maybe? Or a name tag? I'll have to try this out, because there's no like interface on this. Not sure. But okay, so I made a little room over here, right? Just something like this. That should be enough. It's like, what, 7? No, it's 5 by 5. It's not huge, but, you know, it might be good enough for what we need. So let's try this out with our powder. And I also did it in like a crossing. I think in a crossing you have like a wider range of, ooh, what is that? I'm not sure. Oh, what is one of my lights? Not the best placement there. I think you have a higher, like, chance to hit a tile that's, you know, nether fortress biome or whatever. That's only spawned one dude. Okay. Oops. I think I need to turn off my thing. Okay, maybe we just try it from up here. Do the same thing we did in the other mob farm. Ah, there it is. Yes, it spawns a wither skeleton. Hello. Oh, that is awesome. So we can set up, I just want to see if this actually works. So we can set up the same thing we did in the hunting dimension was a dispenser and stuff. And we can just farm wither skeletons and, you know, other mobs. Yeah, without a proper farm though, the rate is terrible right now. Like I barely get anyone to spawn. And because this guy joined now, he's kind of blocking the spawns a little bit. So maybe I can push him out of here. There's also like blazes outside trying to shoot me, even though they can't really see me. It's kind of odd how they work, to be honest. So we may just have to build a farm here. Well, there is some just standing here. I might actually be faster to just go around and try to find these. Ah, goddammit. I'm always so good at avoiding them, but of course the moment I record, I suck. Hey, I've been fighting for a while. It's still gonna take a while. It's pretty slow, although I need 4 more of these guys and we can do 2 with us. But I just also learned a new perk, or got a new level up, so we can actually learn something here. So take less from falling or grants a chance to dodge. Probably dodge incoming. Yeah, let's do that. Alright, I had exactly enough of this nocturnal powder to get enough wither skulls to do this. That was pretty lucky. So let's go. I think there's a way to do this, right, without actually having to fight them. I've never done that, so I'm tempted to do this. But I think what we have to do is go up to the... I figured that would happen. Yeah, some of those guys are mad at me now. I think I have to go up to the ceiling, to the bedrock, and then I think you can just squish the wither in the ceiling, I believe. I don't know if that's still a thing. I've never done it myself, so it should be interesting. I'm just gonna pillar up here and then we try it out. Alright, I made it up to the ceiling, but I think because this is flat bedrock, I don't know if that's gonna work, because I think you have to like place the skulls in between bedrock, don't you? I'm not sure. We'll try it out. We could just try it like, let's get rid of this. So heads here, maybe like if he spawns here, maybe he's tall enough to get squished in there. Could probably use pistons or something to have done this too, but we'll give it a shot. We'll just use these blocks. I'll just put these around too, I guess. I mean, he's gonna break these when he explodes, but just as a guide. And then like this. And I guess I should probably get a little bit ready. I mean, I don't know what's below this floor. Hopefully nothing too bad. I think I have a healing potion. I have 2. Okay, I'll take these just in case. I mean, we have the Amara stuff now too, which gives us that defense, but you know, who knows how strong he is. So let's make sure we have everything ready. Should be good. Let's also eat first. Eat this apple. And give me, I guess, this piece of meat. No, let's take these potatoes, just because I have more of them. Let's see how this goes. I haven't fought, oh, it's lagging. A wither in a long time. No, he's gonna do it like this, okay. We'll have to fight him normal. That's okay, we can do that. Hopefully. That wasn't even a fight. That was way too easy. Oh, and he drops low-grade charcoal because he destroys the netherrack. Interesting. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Yeah, but yeah, we can't do it with the ceiling here. That's unfortunate. Could have done it a bit better, maybe. But cool, there's one nether star, and I think we need a second one to make that sword that should help us with getting more wither skulls. So let's go do another one. Oh, you also dropped wither ash. Can't do anything with this, though. There we go, second one, cool. Alright, we also got a bunch of perk points, so we can learn things here. Let's see, resistance and heal when wearing less. Nah, we don't need that. Can save from death, yep, that sounds good. And I guess this one. And then afterwards I may get the elemental stuff, that should be fine. Cool, but yeah, we got the nether stars, I have them in here right now. So there's 2 different swords, right? The damage seems to be the same. The durability is the same. So I don't know which one of them is better, if there is a difference between these, because this one is a lot cheaper to make than this one, because for the blaze rods we need the metal press, right? That being said though, I think maybe we should just start with submersive engineering, make the metal press, because I want it in general, because it's gonna be super useful, and then we can also make that other sword, because, ooh, arrow detect, what? I don't want to pick it up. I want to like look into this. What? Well, that's an issue. There's supposed to be items in there. That is a bit scary. Well, I suppose I could try to break it. Unless they contain their items. Well, I guess that stuff is gone. Damn. I think there was a lot of good stuff in there. Oh man, that sucks. But yeah, it happens, I guess. Let's go get started with some submersive engineering. So, first of all, we want to grab a bunch of this creosote oil. Make more of this. Have we even made this before yet? The treated planks or not? I'm not sure. I also started doing immersive engineering in my automaton series, so it's like a little bit confusing now to me, remembering what I've done here, what I've done there. But yeah, it's gonna be good. I love this mod. I don't know where to place things yet, though. Unfortunately, we don't have a good spot for these machines yet. Actually, I want 1 bucket back. But I guess we'll figure it out. We'll need more of this eventually. But for now, to get started, so we want to make the metal press, right? For the metal press, we need, let's see, let's look up press. Oops, if I could type it. We need these guys. The metal press rod is the one we need for the blaze rods. That requires the engineer's work table. So that's treated fence, treated sticks, and a work table. So let's go ahead and do this right away. I actually don't think I've used the work table much, the workbench. Now, yeah, like I said, I don't know where to put things yet. We don't have a good spot for the water wheels and stuff either. So we're gonna have to start moving things soon. For now, maybe put it down below here. Cool. But to make the press, we need to figure out how to make this using these blueprints, right? There's different kind of blueprints depending on what you craft them with. But we need this metal press mold first. So we need 3 blue dye, which I may still have. Not sure. 3 paper and a steel plate. Do we have dye in here? Yes, plenty of dye. So we only need 3. You only need to make this once. And a steel plate. Don't have that yet. No problem. And yeah, like, oops. Once we have the metal press, we can also make the plates and stuff much easier, which is going to be great. Okay, we also need paper. Okay, so we want this thing. There you go. Perfect. We put this in here, and then it shows us like all these different recipes, right? So if we wanted to make this plate, we need 5 steel plates and 1 engineer cutter, right? We can also see this here. To make the cutter, we need 2 more sticks, treated sticks, and an iron knife blade. I don't think we've ever made a blade pattern, so let's do this. It's this guy, yep. And we know the drill here. Okay, making a cast for the knife. While I'm having a snack, what shall we eat? I guess potatoes. There we go. Cool. And then the iron should be done any second. There we go. And we can just craft that in our inventory. Still have 2 sticks. Cool. Wire cutter. We need this one anyway to make wires for, you know, transferring power and stuff. And so also need to go get more steel plates. I don't want to make too many yet. This is what, 5, right? Yeah. Because I'm not, you know, I'm kind of low on steel. Well, not low maybe, but don't have too much right now. Okay, there we go. We got 5, so we should be able to make this mold now. And metal press rod. Awesome, cool. There's that. Now we can't, well, I'm kind of worried to put stuff away now. I guess I'll put it in here. We'll save the stuff in here. Now we need to move on to the metal press, but the metal press also needs power, right? So we probably want to go with the water wheels first. So these are just also treated planks and stuff. We need 4 of them per wheel, and we can make up to 3 wheel per like dynamo. So for now, maybe I'll just make 1 or 2. I don't know how much power the metal press needs. But there we go. We should have 12 now if I make these more. Yeah. And then we need 3 more steel, because each wheel needs a piece of steel. There we go. And there's all 3 water wheels. Awesome. Now to get the power, we also need the dynamo, Kinetic Dynamo. So that requires these LV wire coils, which is a bunch of these cables, which we make with the wire cutter we just got, and just a bunch of copper plates. It's a bit expensive, isn't it? Well, you get 4 wires out of it, but that's fine. So do I have copper plates by any chance? I have 6, but that only makes like 4 cable, so let's go hammer again. And, you know, like I said, once we have the metal press, this kind of stuff is going to be so much easier to do. Well, there goes the hammer. We got 12. That may be enough. We'll just have a look. Yes. Okay, so that's enough to make the kinetic dynamo. Okay, so we make the copper coil. Boom. And the dynamo. Awesome. So that's enough to generate power. But now we also need to transfer power. So we're going to have to go get some terracotta. I don't know if we have any. Do we have clay blocks? Let's see, terracotta is this one, right? Yeah, so that's clay. You just smelt clay blocks, but to make clay blocks, oh, we could use starlight infusion too. Yeah, you know what? I'm just gonna go use our astro sorcery stuff. May as well, right? All right, while I'm cooking up my clay and terracotta, we also need a place to save or store our power. So we're gonna make the LV capacitor, light voltage for now. Should be good enough, I think. And now let's grab these guys. Don't need too many yet, but we need to make a couple of connectors and a couple of relays. So just look up LV. These require copper. Just gonna grab a bunch here. We don't have too many. Oh no, these don't require cables. For some reason I thought they require cables. Let's make 8 of those. And you get 8 of those, I see. Okay, well I guess I make more of those again. And there we go. That should be enough. That's plenty for what we need right now. Okay, so that should be enough to make power. I don't know if it's gonna like this stuff over here, this water, because the Better with Mod stuff had some issues with that too. So let's see if we can do this. Let's place one here, and again we'll probably move this. No, I don't want this there, do I? Probably want this to be... Yes, I do. I want to put this on top. Ooh, difficult placement. There we go. I mean, you can rotate this too with the hammer and stuff, but let's see if that works. Let's get our water wheels. And can I do this from over here? Yes, and it's spinning too. It does destroy some of the water that it doesn't need, but that's okay. And then in fact, we should remove these blocks here, so water can flow below there as well. There we go. Should be a bit more efficient maybe. I always worry placing stuff here because if the water breaks, I can't really repair this because this is like special water. This is not just normal vanilla water, it's like the stream's water. But yeah, that should generate power. Now I believe if you put down a connector, let's place it up on top. Yeah, you can see the bottom right corner, it has power. Awesome. I think we're just gonna, we already started hollowing this out, so I'm just gonna make a big hole here and later we can build something around there if we want to, but again, this may just be temporarily, right? So for now, I'm just gonna store power in here. This capacitor, there we go, and I should fill up. Yep. Is the wire damage enabled? It is, cool. So when you step into it, you get hurt. Which could be a cool mob farm too, maybe. Okay, but now we need to consult our smart book here. This guy, to figure out how to make the metal press. It needs a bunch of blocks here. Let's pause this. Actually, can we... There we go. I want to see this. So it shows you what we need, right? Steel, scaffolding, redstone engineer block, piston, conveyor belt, and heavy engineer's block. Okay. Let's grab some leather, because I know we're gonna need this. And also maybe store away some of these things. Okay, so the conveyor belts are pretty easy. Just needs a bit of leather, iron, etc. Get 8 per craft. That's good enough for what we need, I believe. And steel scaffolding, we just need steel and steel rods. These we can make in here as well. Okay, there we go. Steel rods, come with me, guys. There we go. Steel scaffolding, awesome. Then we need this engineer's, a redstone engineer block. Now, this actually requires a vacuum tube. Okay. So we do need to make another blueprint for crafting components. So that's aluminum, copper, and iron, and streamer paper. There we go, crafting components. Gotta replace these here. Swap them out. I guess I'll just put this on the wall. Can't put it there. Can I put it here? Yes. So the vacuum tube needs red stained glass. It has to be red stained, huh? No, it's just any glass. Copper wire and a redstone, okay? I think I have some glass somewhere around here over in this chest. Alright, let's try this. I don't know if it matters in this one, like which order you put these in. Can I just... Oh no, it doesn't, yeah. You don't even need to put them in any shape. You just have to have this in here. Oh, you get 6 tubes out of it? No, you get 3 out of it, okay. Yeah, let's make... Oh, it just made all of them, okay. So it's not like per click, it's just it does as many as it can. That's pretty cool, actually. Okay, so we got those guys, and then... We needed more of this redstone alloy, which I do have maybe, and iron plates. No, I have modularium. Okay, so I need to make more of that. Oh, I do have it. Never mind. Alright, should have all that stuff. Whoop. Did I do it the wrong way around? I did. There we go. Engineer's block. So we only need one more piston and a heavy engineering block. So let's see what the heavy one is. You need lots and lots of steel and electrum. This is all steel, 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 and more steel and pistons. Okay. Mix 2 though. I don't think I have enough steel right now. Nope. Alright, time to make more. Alright, I think we have it all now. It took a while to get all the steel. Also made some electrum and I kind of messed up here because I had this thing still on and it pulled out all the gold first. See, now I'm having some issues here. So there's like a weird amount of gold and silver in there, unfortunately. That's how you make electrum, with gold and silver. So we're just gonna do this like this for now. So at least I can get some of these ingots going. There we go. Cool. But we have all the things we need now, I think. So we should be able to go over to our little area at the river. And actually, before we do this, also let's bring our blaze rods. And we need 4 per thing. So let's grab 16 because we need 4 blaze rods. Actually, hold on a second. Let's make one more so we can make a brewing stand. That's not... Wait, 20. Right. Then we can make a brewing stand unless the recipe changed. Nope. And then we can make our own potions. That'd be awesome. That's weird. Still thinks I'm like in age 0 or something. It's so weird. It's a cool system with the whole age thing, but it doesn't always work so well when you restart. That's fine. Okay, so we need to build this little multi-structure here. So engineer's block there, piston, and then heavy one. So let's go get started with that. I'll just put this, maybe put it like sideways here. Sure. Again, this is not the final location for this, so should be fine for now though. Piston upside down. And then the heavy one. There we go. That is that. And then now we need to whack it with our engineer's hammer, which should be in here. Yeah. I never know which part. The piston. Oh, no, wait. I'm missing the conveyor belts too. So you're going to go this way. And I think depending on how you place these, in which direction, they determine which direction your machine later will be pointing at too. There we go. Awesome. I'm going to clear this out a little bit because the power input is at the top, if I remember correctly. So we want to make sure there's nothing obstructing this. Yep, little thing up there is the power input. And I think I left all my connectors downstairs. Great. Nope, I was wrong. It was in my backpack. Okay, let's get those guys out. And let's see, how are we going to do this? We still want to have power in there. So we can't connect twice. So we're just going to have one here. Now we set this to output. Oops, not that one. There we go, orange output, and then we have relays up here, and a power one here. So the thing about the power connectors is you cannot connect two cables to the same. Oh, do we have cables still? Yes, to the same connector. So like this already has a connection between those two. I can't add another cable here because there's already a wire. The relays can, but they don't input or output power from blocks, so I can't put a relay onto the capacitor. I wouldn't like transfer the power, so you kind of have to chain them in between. You have like one input, one output, and then how many of these in between. So like for example, if I put this here, I can now connect to this, no problem. But we just want to go directly into this guy. Boom. And now it has power. Now I don't know if it's going to drain this. I think it filled its buffer. Okay. And then once we start actually producing stuff, it should probably start draining it. So let's, for now, let's take this wood. Let's place one here, and this might be fine. Let's put one here anyway. Now I brought a hopper, so we can insert into that directly. And then we also have, I forgot if this outputs directly or if you needed one extra space and put another conveyor belt there. Possible. But let's see, if we put our stuff in here. Ouch. Don't touch the wire. No, this doesn't work. Okay, you have to, I think you have to output into a conveyor belt directly. I think that's the issue here. Actually, maybe it was just because I didn't have the metal press in there yet. I forgot to put this in, so let's do this. There it is. Let's try this one more time. Let's just do 4. No. Yeah, I think it has to output onto a conveyor belt. So what we could do instead is have this guy here. And I'll just mine this out. It's not beautiful. Let's put it here then. I was going to stack it up there, but then the chest is super high. And then give me that back. Is this going to work? 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, there we go. Now it outputs onto it. Once it has 4, it goes. That sound is so good. And then this automatically puts it into here. Cool, so we can just leave this in there. And it will do its thing. Now, you know it's just outputting this the entire time, right? So this is a bit slow. So if you have too many items, I suppose you could run into an issue where these start to despawn because this is taking too long. But because we're not doing like a ton of items at once, this is fine. And power seems totally fine. It does keep up with it. And we can also use a lever right here. And then you can shut it off if you wanted to, but don't see a reason to. And there goes my voice. Been at this for too long today. Alright, but now we have the blaze rod, so we can make a brewing stand. Sweet. So we can start making potions there. But also the actual important thing I wanted to make, of course, is that sword. So let's try to make this. And there we go. Cool. Blazing immolation blade. Now, can we go enchant this? Let's go check. Oh, hey guys. You having a party up here? A gold suit party or something? Yes, we can enchant it. Okay. Would you get fire spec? That is not good. Sharpness 4. That's better. And knockback 2. Oh well. But we got sharpness 4. I really want unbreaking stuff. I need to enchant a bunch of books to get unbreaking, I think. But let's go check this out and see if this is actually giving us a lot of, like, wither skulls now. Are you guys still mad at me? Or are we friends again? I guess we're friends again. Oh, here is a victim. Oh my goodness, a skull right away. You know, Smite would probably have been better on the sword than Sharpness. I think Smite works better on Undead than Sharpness. But hey, it's still killing him in one hit, so no problem. And it does have a lot of durability, so I'm not too worried about breaking this anytime soon. Now you might ask yourself, why do I even want this sword and, you know, wither skulls, besides, I guess, making beacons and stuff? The reason why I want this, let me double check this here, okay, is because I want to get this wither dust. Now, killing the withers itself already gives me wither dust. We already got 15 of this. We also get like these bones, which you can make tools out of, it seems. A whole wither dust, even armor. Is this any good? Not really. Does this have a special effect? I guess not. Not sure. Wither dust makes dye. The main reason why I want this is because we can now make ender hopper using this unstable ender pearl, which requires the dust. Again, we could have done this earlier because I killed some withers, but now that we have the sword, this is going to be so much easier to do, you know. Plus we can get a bunch of beacons for our blood magic altar later, which I want to work on very soon as well. So it's just a nice thing to have, I believe. So let's make these into those eyes. And I'm gonna go make 2 of these ender hoppers. So I don't have more stuff right now. And this is gonna be super useful because it's just like sucks in items nearby. So one of the places we could use this at is up here, where we produce the sand, right? So I think this outputs into, whoops, into a chest nearby too. So for example, now if we had sand here, you'll see, or you should see, particles. I think something is wrong, like I'm not seeing particles. Did I accidentally like turn these off or something? Nah, not sure, I may just have to restart. But yeah, you saw it like suck at the item and it should have been down here. Yeah, the sand is in there. So we don't have to worry about like stuff lying on the ground. I don't know how fast this thing is though. So it may not be the fastest in the world, but hopefully it's fine. So currently we have 27 and 1 shale, or let's say 28, because I had a sand on me. 29. Perfect. Cool. So we don't have to like... Oh, wait. Is it still because this one is here, though? 31. Takes a couple of seconds for this to pick it up. Yeah, 33. Cool, it works. Oh, and if you shift right-click, you can see the range it has. Ah. Is there a way to, like... Oh, actually, maybe you just have to look at it? How did I do that? I thought it was shift right-click. Yeah, it is. You just have to, like, hit it on the side there. But this is going to help us a lot with automation. I also want to improve our kiln downstairs, place it in a better spot, make it a bit bigger, nicer looking, and then we can also use this to pick up the drops it has and the block dropper we made last time to, you know, place the clay, the nether brick stuff. But yeah, I think that's where we're gonna have to end today. Unfortunately, I don't know how long this episode was. Hopefully not too long, because my timer, I forgot to set my timer again. But I think off camera I may make more coke ovens and maybe another blast furnace. I'm not sure if we need another one, but definitely the coke oven because it's so slow to make steel. I just want to speed that up somehow, but we shall see. And also probably move that kiln and build something better down here. Maybe just figure out where I want to place things and get some building done off camera, but it should be fine. But I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. If you did, don't forget to leave a like, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye bye.